Welcome. It is time. It is the 52nd episode of our podcast. That means a whole year. I can't believe it. Whole year. And if you don't know, my name is Okami, or Christian. I hail from a slightly decent-sized town in Pennsylvania, from a smaller town in Oklahoma. I'm a Christian, which affects all my views. I think that's about it here until we get into the other stuff. Is there a Pat among us, or is he just going to be muted for the whole time?
I was waiting for you to finish your intro,
though. I feel like I always have to ask if you're here after I'm done with my intro. I'm tempted to just put the banjo song in the background and just turn it way down.
Just have it as a background noise?
Yeah.
I mean, go for it. Have it on loop. 10 hours of banjo.
There we go. Let's see. How do I... Where's the loop here? Help, I don't know how to work YouTube.
Now.
Oh well. It's on in the background. I'll just restart it when it gets there.
No, I don't want Borderlands 4. Go away. Let's see.
Who are you?
That's autoplay settings.
Oh, it's an autoplay?
No, autoplay is just plays the next one. That's not it.
Yeah.
See a loop. Just turn autoplay off and, like you said, restart it every time if you gotta until we can figure it out.
Yeah. Just click the replay button. I guess I can Google it. But who are you?
I am Patrick. Just Pat is fine. I hail from Coastal Mississippi. And been playing a lot of 7 Days to Die in the last couple of days.
Oh,
The other game I've been playing, I'll probably have to put in my recommendations for the week. If I didn't do that already.
What?
I said I've been playing a lot of this other game, but I'll probably put in my recommendation for the week. Yeah, I haven't recommended this yet, so I'm gonna do that.
Oh, okay. All right. Also, Aru, I know you're on your phone, but feel free to join in if you want. Got nothing else to do? Maybe. I don't know.
About the first topic, though, do you mean what's our top 5 questions on this podcast and guests on this podcast?
Yeah, I said top 5 podcast moments and questions. That's that's the themes. I didn't know how. I guess I could have put themes there.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have just like a moment you remember, you can say that as well.
Gotcha.
Also, I figured it out. You gotta just right click on a video, and then there's a loop function there.
That was gonna be my next guess. I hadn't tried right clicking yet. Yep, there's a loop.
Yeah. And then top 5 guests. We have had 5 guests. Oh, actually, I think we've had 7.
We had O's one time, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. I think we've had 7.
Somnion was on at one time, but he wasn't didn't really talk much.
No. We'll go through that when we get there. But let's just jump right. Or is there anything you wanted to talk about? Because like I kind of just put that as the thing because it's our year. But is there anything?
It's appropriate for the year long thing. Although I do have a suggestion. Since it is in my intro, something we could ask for next week. What's your top 5 favorite real or fictional guns / weapons?
Yeah, it'd have to be slash weapons because mine wouldn't be in guns.
You play shooting games too. Hush.
Well, I know, but I don't care for them. Like, if I could just use a sword and do like a quick dash function, I'd probably do that.
I mean, heck, you could probably just do your top 5 games you played, the guns that you like most. Like if you like the AK-47 and CS2, or if you like the M4.
No, I'm not a AK-47 guy when it comes to CS2.
I'm guessing it's gonna be the AUG.
Nope, I don't even like the AUG. I use it because it's probably my most accurate gun. But
anyway, that's for next week.
Yeah.
Might get Cobalt in on that one.
Yeah, maybe we can drag him in finally. I mean, he's been on here a couple times, but not consistent. And then I didn't put it on here, but we can do like what we want to happen with the podcast in the next year. I want to, which is gonna be, I guess, something later, but I want to start taking the videos and putting them on YouTube.
That would be a good idea.
But I am lazy. No, I can just use mine. I don't have anything on it, so I don't know why I couldn't use mine. I wonder, can I, let's see. Oh yeah. Can I just, I'm just on here looking at all the videos. See if I can, yeah, I can just export it and take it to YouTube. Might not look as good though. For some reason, it's always very low quality. I could have somebody else stream it to my channel.
That's it.
Because it's not enough for my PC to stop working, but my throat also decided to close a bit. Okay. Oof. Have an in-person podcast day? We could. And that would definitely be something. Maybe I've been trying to get Poom on, and she said she would be fine with being interviewed.
My condolences to Ara, though. He's got ass flu.
Yeah. But it would be funny if we could do an in-person one with her, and she still has her model just sitting over her person, like Callie did when she was on Trash Taste. But yeah, that'd be funny.
Oh, that reminds me. I didn't watch it, but Donut Operator posted a video. He was playing Peak with Tectone and Kirsch.
Who?
The Foxu News lady.
No. I meant the other ones.
Oh, Tectone and Donut Operator?
I have no idea who those people are.
Tectone's a flesh tuber. He's friends with Asmongold and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I don't really watch the guy much, but I've seen a couple of his things. He was on the Unsubscribed podcast with Donut Operator and a couple other guys.
I don't know either of those guys, so. But I usually stick with the channels I've just watched for years, so. Speaking of which, I probably need to unsubscribe from a couple. unsubscribe from Mr. Beast now that he's made it big. Oh wait, I'm not even subscribed to him. Never mind. Never was. Get wrecked.
Oh, that's you probably got to unsubscribe from Marinas and a lot of the Hollow members because they're big now.
They're not bigger than Mr. Beast though.
Yeah, but they're not exactly small. They got a lot of over 1 million subs now.
Well, no, like I still watch PewDiePie.
No.
I still watch PewDiePie, so.
Let's look at this guy. Watch the PewDiePie.
I know. He's not cool anymore. So.
Was he ever actually cool?
Oh yeah,
he was funny.
I love.
But I wouldn't say he was cool.
He was the most sane out of all the people that got actually big.
True.
And so he's the only one I could watch because I was tired of the freaking out over something that was not like a big deal. Like he just seems like he's having fun, and yes, he does overreact, but
yeah, I feel like he plays less scary games now.
Yeah, but it's not. I feel like his reactions are something like anyone could have, whereas it's not like Markiplier or something where I'm just like, okay, that was not. That's for the
Bro,
video.
drop Markiplier.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Never watched this stuff.
I tried because a bunch of people liked him, but I can't get into him. Ange loves him. You did that weird year thing. I watched a couple of those, and they were, let's just say, not. His philosophy's messed up. That's all I'm gonna say. But all right, top. What?
Well, I was gonna say I agree because I heard he played orc massage for a stream or something like that.
I don't know what that is.
Don't bother looking it up.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get into our first official question that I had set up for theme. Top 5 podcast moments, questions, themes. What you got? You got one yet?
Well, I did think of what my number 5 was going to be. I'd probably have to go with your hot take on IRO proportions. That discussion.
Wait. That's gonna be in the questions too. That's hot. Top 5 hot takes.
Oh
Is
my
it
God.
both?
I mean, I was gonna say, yeah, it was our little discussion around your IRO proportions. It's a discussion we've had for years now.
My IRL what?
VTuber models and what having IRO proportions, or people should draw more real life. People should draw more real proportions. What you were saying.
True, very much true. Based.
Yeah, both sides, I guess.
Based. Hey,
Are you allowed to call yourself based?
Yes.
No.
G is still a realistic boob size. It's just Z is not. That's all
I don't see many with Z, to be honest.
I'm not. I'm exaggerating, but
Z is for Zentrea.
yeah, not. But I think number 5 for me is probably when we first started fully talking about VTubers. That would have been what? Yeah, it would have been like the third week or fourth week.
Heck, I was going through them. We started that I think it was around Ahmed's graduation.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It was one of the first. Oh, yours was in number 5. Was number 5th week. Let's see.
The IRO proportions discussion.
Yeah.
Now that was something you said recently because you were talking about it was mostly because of Narissa. The conversation started because of Narissa.
Yeah. Okay, that was a different one. Oh, VTubers must have been a little later than.
Week 14, top 5 favorite VTubers and thoughts on Ami leaving.
Okay, well there it is, week 14. I mean, I'm sure we said something about them before that, but yeah, that'll be my number fives.
It's one of the core parts of the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We always end up talking about VTubers one way or the other. Closest as you get to real live anime girls.
I don't think that's true. I think cosplayers might be.
Not true. I mean, the sense is like when they're on screen, they're basically anime girls, like the 2D thing, but they can actually talk and reply to you, and they have a conversation with a real person.
Mm-hmm. You got a fourth yet? Or you want me to go? Okay.
Our favorite chips discussion. Snacks and chips discussion. When we even had like shutters in the conversation. We were throwing all kinds of shit out there.
All right. Well, that was one of mine. I was gonna do that for number 2. I love it when we have people on here talk about stuff like that.
Well, I don't even think she was in the chat, but it's just like she was getting active in the chat too.
No, she came in the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
She joined for a little bit.
I still like Cool Ranch. Oh.
Oh, we have a Willem.
Hello.
Willem.
A candidate for one of our top 5 favorite guests.
Out of 7, yes.
Yeah.
Coming in at number 5, Willem.
Number 5.
I mean,
still top 10.
You beat out the 2 people who joined us but didn't talk.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be hard pressed for people to find out what my number 1 is. So.
No.
I would guess.
Well, we're not
Pavel.
there yet. We're not there yet. So, wait. You're actually loud for once, Willem. Look at that. I actually have to turn you down instead of turning you up.
He moved closer to his microphone.
Like from a state away or something? Because I remember his mic always being real low.
So, Willem, of the times what did you enjoy most about talking about on here? What question?
What do you enjoy about the podcast, if anything? Whether as a viewer...
We were talking about food, and I remember we got in a debate with Pat about brisket.
Brisket.
That was a fun one.
I mean, if anybody around here was from Texas, we could talk about brisket all day.
Was that the hot take where I said that chicken didn't taste like anything?
I don't remember which hot take it was, but I remember it was a food-related one.
Yeah. I know my chicken hot take is probably in the top 5. But what is that? Yep. Second week of the podcast. This week is chicken and other meats is all I said because I didn't want to give away my actual hot take at the time, but it was chicken is the worst meat.
I'd probably say canned stroming is the worst meat if I had to pick one.
As far as
it was like part of the turkey when you get to the dark meat section and it's just dry. It's awful. Can't ever have.
If you
that.
got dry dark meat on turkey, then somebody fucked up that turkey.
Exactly.
That's all I'm gonna say.
It's just it's so bad.
Well, I
only
will.
Only one time I made a dry turkey. That's because I overcooked it a lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say that hot take also came with a ton of stipulations because it had to be just straight cooked, not seasoned. Was chicken is the worst because you can fry chicken or whatnot, but then you like the fry, you don't like the chicken.
Bullshit. That's why I eat the skin. I keep eating the meat.
Oh, I love fried chicken.
That does taste good. It's why we came across so many spices. Just mixed things and it tasted great.
All right.
Have you ever had an injected chicken?
Injected chicken?
Yeah, like you take a seasoning or marinade and you inject it into the muscle fiber before you cook it,
Ah, yeah.
and then you cut slits open the skin and you stuff butter underneath the skin and let it roast like that.
Okay, I'm sure you're familiar with what a turducken is, but then
Yes,
how many layers have you seen where they stuff like another one inside another?
I've actually never seen a turducken in real life.
No?
No, because we usually just cook good food as is. We don't have to stuff it with three other meats.
We get it right the first time.
I only saw it once, and I was out with the we were at it's this interesting restaurant that someone took me to, and they had their own like catering section, and I saw from a distance the turducken, and I could just smell it as it was cooking.
The thing about turduckens, in my opinion, it's the same as taking like 3 hamburger patties and sandwich it between a freaking donut. It's like you're not necessarily making things better. It's something you might want to try once, but I'm not going to eat that all the time.
Exactly.
I just try it
That's what I
once.
did. I tried it once, and I got like a piece of each of them, and it was it was a taste. Like it was this because you got the juices of like each of the animal on top of it baked in, and it was the way they cooked it. It was very tender,
Yeah, I've had a
but it's
Well,
turducken before. And they're
yeah,
deep. They're good.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not a fan of stuffing that's come out of a turkey, so I can't say
Oh,
I'm a big
I
fan of
hate
turducken
stuffing. I just
for
You
sure.
don't like you don't like stuff.
turducken's fine because it's
If
just all
if
meat.
if I'm gonna have something for a side to go with my turkey on Thanksgiving, it's gonna be cornbread dressing.
It's gonna be mashed potatoes, man. That's what I
I mean,
gotta
I
have.
would.
something that was like stuffing.
Ma-
Oh, I love mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes with
That's-
turkey gravy. Oh my gosh, that's the
I
best.
would
You
say
ever have
stuffing. Mashed potatoes is a good
Homemade
often. I
turkey.
wouldn't go for cornbread though.
no cornbread dressing? I'll have to make my mom's seafood dressing. It's delicious. It's made with cornbread.
So stuffing and dressing are like almost the same thing.
Similar, but you don't bake the dressing inside the turkey.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's why
it's very
that's the only difference, really.
yeah.
And one's made with
I
cornbread
wouldn't-
instead of breadcrumbs.
yeah, stuffing I like, but just not when it's actually put in the turkey, because then it's just very wet.
And then it's not stuffing;
If
it's dressing.
yeah, it's dressing this. Even though it's just right what's on the box.
Like if y'all find yourself in Mississippi around Thanksgiving, I'll make y'all some cornbread dressing or some seafood dressing. To say
Yeah, I'll try it. Sounds like a crab cake or something, but with other types of
kind of.
seafood.
I just know
I
anytime my mom made that stuff, the pan would be gone by the time the Thanksgiving
Mm.
was over.
uh, I've not I don't like crab cakes. They're too soft to hold their own shape, and so that I don't get
Well, then you
bite into
haven't.
it. It's
You gotta get it like right after it gets out of a fryer.
Now,
Unless you had the ones that are baked, which I agree, the baked ones aren't as good as the ones that are fried.
it's got to have that
okay.
grease.
Yeah, I didn't know I haven't had a fried one. I've had baked.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Just throw it in some oil and put it on a pan for just a
it,
little bit, dude.
it
Oh,
it gets crispy or whatever it's fried, so
I
it's
know.
got that nice little crunch.
That's probably what it needs, because I've
Yeah,
tasted it. It's always just
But
like it's like
that's how it
soft and
holds its
mushy, and then
shape. Yeah, it holds its shape by getting the crispy outside, and then it's all soft on the inside.
have either of
yeah,
y'all had a soft shell crab before?
I have.
no, I don't think so.
Basically, whenever crabs shed, their shell is soft for like a day. So if you harvest them right before they're if you catch a crab that while its shell's still soft, you can kill
Cook
it,
the whole
bread it,
thing.
deep fry it, and just eat the whole thing. You don't have to take the
Yeah.
shell off, and it's delicious. It is utterly delicious.
Wow.
But I prefer just straight crab, but that's me.
I don't know. You could put a soft shell crab on a po' boys.
Why does there need to be more bread?
Because
No.
it's just po'
Well,
boy is just that delicacy around here. I'm not even a big fan of that much bread, but a soft shell po' boy is something else, man.
yeah, my brother likes a poor boy. I would go for just
Yeah.
something else.
Poor
All
boy.
right. All right. Well, let's get through these a little faster here. So some
What's
more.
the hurry, Okami?
Well, we
I
can.
never.
I have a feeling we're gonna be talking a lot. So
What was I? I gotta remember what my third one was. We ever forget?
yeah. Well, I've got one, so I'll go ahead and go from week 17. When Twitch changed its rules to make sure VTubers and other types of streamers could not show skin,
Mm-hmm.
and we
I
had
remember.
a decent discussion about that. I liked it.
Oh,
I thought we solved the world's problems right there,
yeah.
just because the world
Yeah.
didn't follow.
He didn't
It's not our
stop
problem.
Poom.
Didn't stop. I don't know. Poom's always been kind of clothed, so I think we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, was it Poom? I know she's had like interesting drawings of her, but they're always like her in very fluffy dress.
Yeah. Well, but I don't know. I never considered now if she was commissioning art for herself that was like way too suggestive, that'd be different. But like having fan art that does it, I don't think that's a problem. You know, unless she slaps it on stream, then Twitch might think it's a problem. But all right, you got one yet, Pat?
1 second. I'm trying. I know. I'm scrolling through to see if I can remember it. Oh, there's one I like though. I know I did enjoy when we had a discussion on my favorite consoles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll take this one.
Go for it.
Week 14. What was it? Hot take. Where all censorship should be lifted, and now it was the rest of the description Okami put was a very extreme version of that.
Wait just a second, Willem. There is another theme this week of top 5 hot takes. So, do you want to? If you want, you can have this one as like just your top 5 moments. But if you want it for the hot takes,
It's just my what?
what?
Uh, oh no, I was gonna. You're right. I had it backwards. Top 5 moments.
Yeah, themes, moments. So, like the questions we usually ask.
Oh, okay. I thought we
I
were
mean,
on
if
the
you
other.
want a hot take in there, fine. It's just then you gotta have it in. You know, it might be in the
No,
top
I
5 for
just
the
thought
other
we
one.
were on a different bullet point. Uh,
No,
top
you
5
actually
moments was
joined early on time.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Top 5 moments. Say when we had Pavel on here. It was a rare moment.
Oh, that's also. He didn't look at the third one. Just
No,
top
let
5
me re-look
guess.
at this. Look, they can overlap. Okay.
They can. I'm just saying.
And then
Hmm.
I'm not sure. I'm not gonna say where he's ranked on that list of 7 people
Mm-hmm.
because it's just seeing him was it like out here. It's like trying to catch a really fast flying tuna. It's out there.
Oh, I
You
mean,
know it is.
I did ask him to join. It wasn't like he just randomly came on. I literally said, "Hey, we're gonna be talking about the like new games coming out this week. Do you want to join?" And he was like, "Oh, hell yeah," because that's usually what he streams. Is the
Yes, I've seen that. That's usually what he
yeah
does. He likes to talk about it.
yeah
The releases.
Oh,
yes.
I remember what my number 3 was now.
All right. Go ahead.
Discussing what food, fast food or restaurants we want Aro to try when he comes to America.
I know we still have a list or
Oh yeah,
thing for him
our
in the Discord, but I don't think
Aro's
we
restaurant suggestions.
I don't think we actually do anything with it anymore.
Was
I mean,
it
we just
anyone?
got. I mean,
Feel
we're still
free
waiting for him to
to
come.
to it.
Yeah, that's true. Like I like how number one is Popeyes, even though like I rarely eat there at all.
Yeah, but
I like.
the thing is,
I got a question.
Popeye just has
Number
notoriety.
4.
Yeah.
It says, when is he going to the Waffle House? Is it the hours that he goes makes a big difference?
Oh, it's got to be 3 a.m. We got to just meet to hit them at 3 a.m. Go to
World
the
star.
Waffle House.
Classic. Yeah, you gotta give him that 3 a.m. Waffle House experience.
And I gotta delete Sabaro from the list because I don't think they exist anymore. But
I don't know if I told you this, but I was talking to Double about this one time. They and he said he wants to try, like, we've had this discussion before with me and him a long time ago, what restaurants he wants to try when it comes to the U.S. And he said I looked up, there actually is a Waffle House in South Korea, but he'd have to drive like 180 miles to get to it.
There's a Waffle House in South Korea. That's
South
news to me.
Korea.
That's. I'm interested in just
Right?
what goes on there.
What kind of menu they got?
That's true, 'cause
it's probably way better than here.
Well, but keep in mind, Waffle House has consistency in their stuff. I don't know.
Well, I take it back. They got multiple in South Korea. One at Yongsan District in Seoul, and one at Mapugu in Seoul.
Okay, Waffle
I'm
House.
probably pronouncing those wrong, but yeah, they got at least 2. Oh, they got 3 actually. One's strictly takeout. Oh, never mind. It's driving down in takeout.
And then I like how what is his name? Dang it, I'm gonna blank on his name now that he changed it. He has it as 2,000 out of 130 quota in Discord.
Mega.
Mega. He just threw in a bunch of stuff.
They got pictures of the food at this Waffle House. Color me intrigued.
Post some of these pictures.
Dude, they got a waffle sandwich where like they serve you a 2 waffles with stuffed sandwich between of it. Oh my!
I think you're the only one that uses Wisty, so you.
I see that image.
You definitely changed the status.
What is that? Some kind of egg sandwich. They got Dutch style waffles up in this bitch too.
All right. Bring it back.
Okay, separate.
Is that a waffle crepe? Sorry.
Dude, they caught it. They even have like branded Waffle House in their waffles.
Yeah. Dude, this
I told you it's probably better than America.
Well, it's like how like you go to that place, like the McDonald's overseas just have like interesting menus that we just won't get here. I saw
they actually had a rice menu whenever I went to the Philippines.
I saw that clip where
makes sense.
Fucking Suisse went to America. New York. She wanted to try waffle. Like she thought, like they gotta have an interesting McDonald's menu. Like, nah, it's just McDonald's here. We don't interesting shit. She was so disappointed.
In the Philippines, there was rice. There was. I mean, for some reason, the feature that they don't have here in America, but you can do it yourself, I guess, is they have the feature as a Coke float for like 25 cents. But and that was like, 10 years ago, so it's probably different now. But it was, they had rice. I think they had, I can't remember the name of the Filipino dish, but it's just like beef tips with rice.
I want to try cooking some stuff with oxtails, but I can't find oxtails for a decent price around.
No, it's expensive, yeah. You'd have to like go to your local grocery store and then like buy a whole box if you actually want it cheap.
Yeah. Well, oxtails is one of those foods that used to be considered like poor people food, like bacon and wings. But then people realize it's actually some very good meat on there, and they fucking skyrocketed in price.
What do you mean? Wings are expensive now.
Yeah, they used to be cheap though because they were considered like they're considered like the cheap part of the chicken. They were the littlest amount of meat. People realized, oh wait, it's actually succulent, tender, and you put sauce on it. That shit's fire.
Yeah, and then there's me who's like boneless is better.
Boneless does taste good.
A guy who pays an extra $10 to skip a 5-second ad.
What do you mean extra $10 on what?
I say you get subscriptions for things where like Crunchyroll, like you can skip the ad as soon as it pops up, and you only get one per like 10 videos. But you still pay that extra money.
Oh yeah.
So you don't have to see them.
Yep. I don't want the ads on my screen. That and YouTube Premium, but YouTube Premium has, I believe, saved me so much time. And I don't have Spotify, so YouTube Music is all ad free with YouTube Premium.
Well, I was gonna say the only reason I would ever have is to get YouTube Premium is to listen to music with the screen off.
Yeah, well, you can do that, and you can on YouTube Music, you can listen to any video too. It just won't show the video. So like all your podcasts and stuff are on there too.
I have a way to get around that, so fine.
Ahoy.
All right. We ahoying.
All right. Number 2, which you took mine, so I'll move on to I think my third. Yeah, because I.
Well, I mean, that's still your number 2. It's something you liked.
Oh, I know, but I don't think I did a third then. Because I've only done 2, right? So technically, my third. Then let's see here. Favorite drinks. I like that one. Because I remember my number 1. It's still my favorite. It's Welch's sparkling grape juice.
I know what my number 2 is.
All right, go ahead.
We went on for like 30, 40 minutes about what we're excited to see next year because it's like we must survive 2025. Yeah. There's too much anime I want to see next year.
Speaking of which, we need to probably for anime night. We need to I think pick a show if we haven't already, and then after that one, my dress up darling.
You said the one about the reception.
Yeah, the reception. Well, because I thought we were that was.
I'm fine with that.
And then you said you had your reservations.
I mean, I'm just kind of iffy about the show. Like, I haven't really seen clips of it, but I don't know. I don't think it's bad. Just I don't know how it. But I still kind of want to watch it. I also have you seen the one about the cautious hero and the goddess?
Is that the one where it has like the same people who did
Konosuba?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same people that did Konosuba, but it keeps getting compared to
the hero's overpowered but overly cautious. Yeah, I've already seen it. I've already seen it.
All right, in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and watch it.
Yeah. I think I told you a long time ago that we would.
I figured you did, but I couldn't remember if you did, so that's why I wanted to ask.
Yeah, it's funny. The girl, I will say, the girl's not as dense as Aqua. She's useless to a point, but she's not as dense.
I think she's more horny than Aqua.
Well, when I say dense, I mean in the literal sense, not the in love with the protagonist, because she just comes out and says that. But
I just remember that clip wherever she sees the main character doing sit-ups, she goes, oh, 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, damn, girl, put it away.
All right. Number one. What you got for your number ones?
It's your turn. I just did my number one, my number two.
All right. Number one for me. Favorite moments. It was that we had like 3 people. It was Dubla. I think Cobalt was here too. Was that the one where we did the alcohol? I don't remember. I just
Can't
know
remember either.
we had like 3 or 4 people in here at a time, not including us. Not including us. But I like that when it was a week of lots of guests popping in and out. I think Shiori tried to join, but their internet wasn't doing well.
I mean, Fuji.
Fuji.
No, Shiori.
Oh dear.
Shiori
Fuji
is part of our podcast, all right?
Somebody.
We have a Hololive VTuber come and join us every once in a while. Her internet is just not the best.
Yeah, she's not allowed to use her company computer.
True.
She does travel a lot.
Yeah. All right. That was my number one. Go.
I'd probably have to say, because I felt so ridiculous of doing it when I called in while I was working, just to give a recommendation.
Wow.
I was like, I'm not gonna miss this. So I was determined. I don't know how it sounded on y'all's and how bad it was with me driving with y'all on speakerphone, and I apologize for that. But I found it amusing.
Yeah.
How bad was it, by the way?
I don't even remember. That's too long ago. I don't remember what recommendation that was either.
And I know there was 2 other people in here, but like I think Fuji and maybe Double was in here with you at the same time.
That might have been the same week I'm talking about. I think it was like the alcohol does not lead to. That's a hot take.
Good possibility. And on that note, good news is I'm about to have a 3rd technician at my warehouse, which means I'll only be on call once every 3 weeks.
There you go.
That sounds fantastic.
Fucking right.
Wait,
oh my god.
I had a question that I realized I needed to ask you. So do you just not get any day off?
When I'm on call?
No, I guess when you're on call, but like to me, it's like you're always out.
Like,
like
it's
it's
a work.
Do you have weekends
we've always
off
stuck
if you're
in the
not on
sense like
call?
I do have weekends off when I'm not on call, but basically since November of last year, it's just been me and one other technician. We got a 3rd guy, but then our 2nd guy got fired, so we're back down to 2 guys. But it's been me and another guy every other week for the last almost a year now. But basically, when I'm on call, I work Monday to Sunday. Well, technically, I'm off on the weekend, but if something comes in, I have to take care of it. Monday to Sunday, I'm on call, and then I have to work Monday to Friday the next week, so I don't get a day off for 12 days.
Yeah, okay. I get that, but it just seems like even the weeks you're not on call, like you're not home all weekend.
Well,
but I guess you're out doing stuff.
My company's getting more serious about cracking down on overtime, which has good things and bad things.
Mm-hmm.
Which means that they are going to try to if it's
also,
recently we've had 2 shifts. On calls 10 to 6, regular is 9 to 5. And if it got around 4 o'clock, you usually don't get orders because you need to wrap what you already got and head home. So they have been cracking down on overtime, and I have been getting off at more reasonable hours. But when emergencies happen, I couldn't work an extra 2 or 3 hours at the drop of the hat, even when I'm not on call.
Yeah. All right. Well, what you got, Willem? Number one for you? Favorite part of the podcast?
Number one moment in the podcast. Was it? I can't remember. What was it? It was the one that I remember the most about like all our podcast is when me and you were arguing over one of your hot takes, and it was just just trying to prove one each other wrong. I can't quite remember the full conversation or which week it was, but that's I'm always thinking that's what the hot takes are there for.
Mm-hmm.
That's like we did it. We had we did the argument. That's what it's for.
All right. Well, moving on to the next segment where we go through our top 5 guests of the year. Hopefully, no one's feelings are hurt.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's just say that we only had like maybe 5 anyway.
No, we had 6 to 7 guests.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
like I
let's
said,
see.
someone barely
We-
talked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's list all of them just for the sake of listening. There was Shiori. There's Pat. There's myself.
Am I a guest? I'm the co-host. I don't
No,
count.
yeah, he doesn't count. He's been here
Okay,
every time.
Was it all right then? Is it that right? Shiori? Was it Dubla? Is it Cobalt? Myself? Uh,
Aru.
Aru? That's 5. And then
It
Pavel.
would be Pavel, and then my IRL friend, Martin,
Martin.
and then
Right, so that's
Mafi came,
8.
and
8.
no, one
And-
more. We got one more, and shutters. Shutters on the
Mhm.
window.
Wait, I don't remember those last 3. Yeah, I wasn't there for those.
Yeah, you probably weren't.
Did
here.
didn't we have Shun a couple times?
Oh yeah, and Shun came on every once in a while, but I don't
So
know.
we had 11.
Yeah, I need to talk to him sometime because I
Yeah, I
have no
haven't
idea
seen him
what
in a while. Also, I've been wondering.
Well,
what he's up to.
something happened. That's all I know.
Mm.
But yeah,
I had a feeling something happened because I ain't heard from him.
yeah. So I don't know if he just left everything or what.
Okay. In terms of number 1, I'm gonna go with Pavel because when he came on, we had points to discuss and he was talkative and we were adding and had some back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And then for moving on to number 2, I'm gonna go with Cobalt because there wasn't as much like bullet points, but there was plenty of jokes, and so it just kept the air going. And number 3.
Oh,
I
actually,
am
we had a 10th one. Icy was here as well once,
Oh yeah, I see.
and second, so that's 2. The 11th.
I missed when Icy was here. Damn,
Yeah, Icy came on once.
I would have been there for that.
You should have been.
I can't be here for everyone.
Why not?
Sometimes I forget that we're doing this, or I just am busy that weekend.
Yeah. Well,
Or I
you're
just- I don't- I
you're
feel lazy.
blowing through your top 5. How about you let us do 1 or 2
Okay.
here? And
Yeah,
alright.
usually I start from the bottom, but we can start from the top since you did. Number 1 for me has got to be one person and one person only. That has got to be Aru.
Obviously,
Yep.
Mhm.
his main husband though.
Yeah, it's sacrilegious if it's not Aru. So.
Let's see, but Aru is not the greatest at the podcast.
He's not
What?
bad.
He
I
came.
would put
I mean, the few times he was here, and the one time he came for the whole thing, was I think some of our best podcasts. But
I'm gonna have to send him a DM saying that Willem slander.
Aru, make his defense in chat. Where is he?
He's not.
he
He's,
said he
he's not
wasn't
here.
feeling good. Yeah,
Oh, he's just
he
sick.
might be on the pot. Confucius say, "Man who stand on toilet get high on pot."
You should come in with his famous catchphrase.
Mm. You can do it for
No, it's his line.
him. All right. What about you, Pat? Number one for you?
Number one for me probably actually had to be Double. Because
Yeah.
Double has always got a lot to say no matter what the topic is. It's never really a boring conversation, but you also got to be careful of what he's going to say.
True. You can bring up some
He keeps the
exotic
conversation
topics.
lively.
Yeah. Number two for me is definitely Pavel. That week we had him on was great. I'll have to get him on again. We'll have to do some type of gaming thing or something. Throw him in here. Or me and him have a lot of the same humor, so we might just, do like a comedy podcast or something. I don't know. Jackbox podcast. Me and him always have fun with Jackbox.
I think you just want to play Jackbox.
Oh, I love Jackbox. If I could play that every night, I probably would.
I don't know about every night, but I wouldn't mind playing at least once a week.
Yeah, it's just
if you can get more than 2 people.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have to have at least 4 or 5 people.
Yeah, and then, it's definitely better with that many people.
And then I also the ones that I really like, for some reason, not a lot of people enjoy. So
I can play a lot. But
Pavel does.
In fact, the only reason I like playing the drawing games is because we don't play the drawing games often.
But we play them every time.
No, we don't.
Every time we play Jackbox?
Dude, the last time you said, let's play Jackbox, we didn't play a single drawing
game.
Well,
no. That was my birthday, and I don't like drawing games. So, yeah, I'm not going to put those in for my birthday because I don't like them.
We play a lot more of the text games than we do in the drawing games.
Oh, yeah, when I'm hosting. But we still played but when we still played, we played the drawing games.
I'm just saying we don't play them as much as we play the text games, so I just like a little diversity.
Yeah, I like Madverse City's probably my favorite. One where you have to make up a rap. And then after that, probably either be Survive the Internet or what's the main one? I forget what they started out with. Quiplash. But I'm an improv guy, so I understand people don't like improv as much.
No, I have a problem with improv. In fact, one of my favorite ones is Fibbage because it's part improv, part trivia.
Mm-hmm. I do like Fibbage. It's a good one. Fibbage I do like the drawing ones because you do get to see people's little artistic skills, even if it's awful.
Yeah, my problem is I have none, and so I just end up drawing a banana or something weird like that.
Yeah, continue to draw the banana until you get the banana guy.
No, but that's what I did on Pooms, is I just drew a banana on literally one of the shirts.
I saw that too.
Mm-hmm. And then on TKO, for some, my drawings never get picked, or they're so bad they get picked. And then, but my, whatever catchphrase they say or whatever the text is below the shirt always gets picked. Mine always are on there. But that's because I just use, movie quotes or famous quotes or something. Next time I'll have to, I'll have to put down, I killed Epstein and see what drawing they pick.
Oh, dear. And then have a picture of banana.
Just a banana. All right. Number 3. Now you can answer, Willem, and we'll go on.
Okay, number 3. I am gonna say I feel this is a close one.
Wait. Hold on. I did Pavel as my number 2. Did you go number 2, Pat? I think Double A was your number 1. Who was your number 2?
Did I?
Yeah, I think you just did Double A. That's it.
Oh crap. Fuck. I can't remember now.
I just realized. Sorry to cut you off, Willem, but I just realized whenever I said that, I was like, I think we were just on my number 2, and that's it.
Actually, I'd probably have to say Willem because he does try to participate in the conversation.
Willem is your number 2. Look at that. You're on the board.
Yay.
Willum's on the 4.
So, yeah, I'm not including myself on the list. Otherwise, I'd be number 1.
Oh, really? You're that narcissistic?
I'm that amazing.
Okay. Point proven. Mine that is. All right, now number 3.
I'd say it's a close one with 4.
No, it was
I'm
your
gonna.
third.
I know, but this
Oh,
is
okay.
close with 4. I'm gonna go with Aru.
Oh,
Was it-
so the one who you were saying you couldn't believe was my number 1, huh? Number 3
Could
on your
say-
list.
He's number 3. I'll put him there. What was it? He's funny, but he keeps he comes in, and it's obviously your number 1, and like that, bam, he just steals everyone's thunder.
Mhm.
Right.
I do like how, yeah, I like how when he has to make a point, he like gets really loud. I guess is the word. Like he actually like raises his voice and like that's
Yeah,
what I
like I
love
said,
about art.
He likes that. He needs a point for him to get going, and he has to be behind it, because I can hear when he's just talking about something,
Yeah.
which is what we do, and that's primarily the point of the podcast.
It's his
But you can
passion
hear
of
the-
Latino blood.
You can hear that difference.
All right, number
It's
3.
not true.
Number 3 for
Arrow.
me is going to be Shutters. I like when Shutters joins. She's got a different
she's good,
perspective
guys.
on things.
And she was actually my number 4. 'Cause, I mean,
Yes.
she is a fun guest when she is here.
Yeah, she came on when we were doing something food, and she was talking about her. She does a flea market on the weekends. Or what's that called? It's not a flea market. What is it called?
Stand?
Farmers market.
Yeah, farmers market. That's it. Yep. So she had a cool perspective.
Oh yeah.
All right, Pat, number 3.
Gonna
Or
be
if you
Aru.
want to do your. Oh, okay.
Gonna be Aru.
Gonna be Aru. All right, what do you
Yep.
got, Willem? Since we've already talked about Aru.
Okay, is it? Well, why is Aru Pat's number 4? I mean, number 3.
Because you're my number 2. We've had.
You gonna
we've had
argue
on
that your
board.
number that Aru should be his number 2 instead of 3, like you?
I mean, I could change the position.
yeah, you can go down.
I mean,
Alright.
I said Aru's fun to talk to. Just that I've had less opportunity to talk to him than I have to you, Willem. So our
Wait, what was
conversations
it?
seem to go better.
We did call you Aru because Willem was slandering you at the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Willem's saying you ain't shit.
Yeah, Aru, you want to get in here?
Defend your honor.
Esta cuna pa allá. I would-
Oh, he brought out the second language. We know Aru.
You're all right.
It's all right, Aru. You don't have to show up, but it'd be funny if you did.
But you're 1 for Okami, 2 for Willem, and 3 for me.
Yeah. 1, 2, and 3 on the top 5 guests for each of the guests here. All right, Willem, number 4. What'd you say?
Number 4, Dubla, for the same reason as Pat.
You guys got a lot to say.
Yeah, Double was my number 4 as well. I had fun when they were discussing the difference of opinions on alcohol. I still think he had no legs to stand on. He was just repeating the same thing, and every time I would tear it down, he still would just repeat the same argument. I was like, okay.
But he does. If you're talking about different perspectives too, he is from the other side of the world. So
Yeah, I get it.
And he's a bit of a. I've seen.
He's a
pictures,
partier.
He's a bit of a party animal.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
It's like what Cat Williams said. The one thing white people will say when they get ready to go drinking tonight, we getting fucked up.
Mhm.
That's the one thing that matters.
All right. 4 for you, Pat. Or you said it was
4.
Shutters, right?
Yeah, Shutters is number 4, which is a close race between her and and Aru. But yeah, Shutters is always fun to talk to whenever she decides to get on.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I have not been in the podcast with Shutters, so I can't rank them.
Yeah, the lone female. Oh, I'm getting some type of text or something.
Unprofessional, I swear.
Funny opossum graphic T-shirt for men.
Wait, that was your ringtone, the harmonica?
Uh-huh.
No,
like a
it's
sailboat
it's
sailing,
a
don't it?
background noise in Spice and Wolf. No, she's showing me.
harmonica.
My Ange sent me a T-shirt. You know that song by Kia, My Neck, My Back.
Oh
I'm
no.
not gonna
Okay.
repeat the
You do
rest
not
of
have
it.
to finish.
Yeah. Well, she didn't know what the rest of the song was, and she was singing that the other day. I was like, I don't think you want to keep singing that song. And she's like, oh, well, that's all I know about it is that part. And I was
Good,
like, okay.
good. Let it say.
But then
it can stay right there.
yeah, she sent me a picture of a T-shirt that's an opossum laying upside down on the road. It says,
Oh,
"My
dear.
neck, my back, anxiety attack."
That's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, that's fun. Yeah, it was good.
Oh, that
But
reminds me.
I have to cut you off here because it's relevant. But this is something Aru and me have done since we've known each other. Is anytime one of us had said my neck or my back, we'd finish the song. And so that's one thing she pointed out. Ange. So she was just sending me something she found funny. All right, what you got, Pat? Or are you back yet?
Oh no, I'm back. I was just letting you talk. And I
Yeah.
had to check something. But I guess I know I've told you about this before, but my mom, like, she used to like go and hang out at like she didn't really drink, but she's a very social person, so she liked to go out to like local bars and places and like listen, like talk to people and dance. And she's like she used to like, I love that song by the Ying Yang Twins called the Whisper Song, but I can't tell what they're saying. And then she finally actually read the lyrics. She said, "Oh my fucking god,
Yeah.
what the fuck?"
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Some of the mumble rappers too. Like you're like, oh, this song sounds great, and then you
don't
actually
really
look up what they're saying. Well, the beats, like you're like, the beat's good, but and then you're like, I can't really understand the guy, and then you look up the lyrics, and you're like, okay, that was not. No, not at all. But number 5, last on your list.
Are you guys Williams going first or what?
Sure.
Wait, I haven't been here for all of these for everyone.
There's someone you definitely have been here with, but you have not said yet.
I just had I had a name that I lost it. Pat, you can go.
My one is the little Filipino that always tries. Fuji. He tries his best to get here, but between a weird schedule and bad internet, the poor guy can't catch a break. But he tries. It's always a pleasure having Fuji on that podcast.
Yeah. All right, number 5 for me was also it's a tie. It's like a 3-way tie between Fuji, Cobalt, and Double Up, but I'm gonna say it's Fuji because they're more consistent than the other two. So keep it there. When Cobalt's here though, he does talk, which is good.
Indeed.
Actually gets in a few points. All right, Willem.
Okay, yeah, I thought I had more time.
Well, I mean, there's only one other that I think you've been on with, and that's one we both mentioned and is both of our number 5.
Yeah, it's true. It is Fuji. Is I know he does try his best, and I do acknowledge what you said is true. But I'm trying to think. Just, yeah, I'm gonna just throw Fuji up there, number 5. Not think too hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
He gets that E for effort.
I will say, I think like Mafi and Icy were fun to have. Mafi, I'd love to have on more because I think the one time we had him on like was good, but he didn't. He like just would ask a question and not talk the rest of the time. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I get it. Because he said he wanted to ask me a couple things, so I was like, go ahead. And then he would just ask the question, and that was it. He wouldn't push back, wouldn't say anything. He would just like, oh, okay, that's a different perspective, and then would move on. I was like, okay.
He's just here to provide content, but not to sustain it.
Yeah. But, all right. The real thread. Well, I can't change the weather. I
You
just
saw that.
yeah. Well, I mean, I have notifications on for this Discord, so
Didn't think you'd read it on stream.
Well, I'm not gonna read the actual.
Well, damn, woman.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't. That isn't the full thing. All right. Top 5 hot takes. I have a feeling we're all gonna have like a similar board on this one as well, or at least a closer one. I think my number 5, even though it could be way higher on the list, my number 5, just because it has to be on a list somewhere, is the hot take of Full Metal Alchemist is better than Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Of course.
Yeah, I would throw that in there. I would say I agree.
Yeah.
My number 5 would be my one hot take I did, where I basically say that competitive gaming is more of a sport than gaming.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hell, they even consider like competitive chess a sport. I mean, kind of is what it is.
Yeah. All right, what do you got?
Let's see. Hot take was for. I'm trying to think number 5 because I do have 4 in mind.
You gotta make it the Full Metal Alchemist one.
No, that one I'm actually gonna put as number 4. The Full Metal Alchemist one.
I'll give you. I mean, if you want to just say your number 4, then we can move on. And when we're doing the other ones,
Okay.
you can say a different one.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna go with this one as number 5. Week 42. AI stuff is good quality.
Is that all it says?
Well, no, it says AI stuff is good quality, and artists need to get good and stop complaining.
Oh,
I think that one was
there
just
we go.
Just self justification. That's all that was.
That was no. I still agree with that take. It's that artists, if you want to complain about AI, just get better than the AI. I still agree.
My number 4 is one I agree with.
Well, I think AI is gonna change a few years, but we that was that week. Was it Pat? No, you're number 4.
My number 4 is and this is one I agree with, is more driver license bans should happen. I see it. I see enough on the day to day to know that this motherfucker should not have a license.
I don't know.
I drive for a living.
I think there should almost be automatic, like you can't have a license after 70 or something.
Dude, in the last months, I had two maybe 3 situations where like my life flashed before my eyes. It's because somebody doing this one person cut a U-turn in the middle of the highway, like a 50, 60 mile, 55, 60 mile per hour highway, over like at the bottom of the crest of a hill. I came over the hill, and this woman is literally doing a U-turn right as I come over the top of the hill. Oh my god!
And she thought it was your fault too.
No, I stopped in time, so I didn't just fucking T-bone her and kill everybody in the car. My god.
Yeah. All
Well,
right.
then, I say that I just also remember what just happened with that guy in Florida with the CDL license. Oof.
Mm-hmm. Number 4, and this is the one tie Shun has to our podcast for me, is luck and karma do not exist. I remember that being a hot take that he was like trying to push back on, but then every time I would make a point, he was like, "Well, no, yeah."
I kind of
So
I
that was
kind
a
of have
fun
to
one.
disagree because I've seen people like do a falling headshot in CS2. That's pure luck. The RNG was just perfect.
What the heck are you posting in Cat's Corner now?
What did I post in Cat's?
An anime Filipinos posting. Official anime organization. You did. A Facebook group. You posted it in memes.
What the hell? I didn't share it. Like, what the hell?
You're sharing something else? Oh, you deleted it?
No, I deleted it.
Okay.
The thing is, I haven't shared a Facebook link in I don't know how that got there because I sent one in Messenger just now, but that wasn't here.
Maybe you didn't send Messenger. You might.
Maybe. But might have clicked the wrong window. It was I did on my phone is what it was. Yeah. No, I sent it in the Messenger too. How did it get there as well? What the fuck?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
All right, number 3.
The
top 5 hot takes.
Hold on, I had it. Need to scroll to the podcast themes. Say week. I'm gonna actually switch these. For number 3, I'm gonna put week 14, which was this is a long one. All censorship should be lifted on anything it considers itself a platform. In parentheses, U.S. law. Anyone who breaks this law should be punished and immediately fines and/or / jail time on the fence. All platforms should have a cell phone and valid ID requirement or access to the site. Anyone under the age of 18 uses graphic mail. Now, I picked this one because I agree with the first sentence. Is it all censorship should be lifted because I believe in the freedom of things. But then this is the one where we had a big debate over, where I pretty much just disagreed with everything else that followed. Because it's just like a very extreme.
You just want to see kids watching pornography. I get it.
Not what I said.
That's what you just said. That's the whole point of the 18 thing there.
That's pretty much also what's going on in certain states, and it has happened in the EU, where they want you to give a government ID or some type of government information to these third parties for the validity of your account now being able to access things that they feel are needed for that.
Yeah.
And porn was one of those big topics, but it is not just limited to that or what it is that you have access to, that they're trying to prevent or censor you from accessing.
No, I will say that's the only reason why it's on this is porn. It's the only reason that anyone underage can't access it. But that's what I'm saying. If it's an actual platform, they can't regulate what is allowed to be posted and what's not. So
Well,
you can only regulate what people can be on it. That's all a platform can do or is allowed to do under U.S. law.
that's why. But they're trying to expand that towards other things to censor. It was not
Yeah, I know the
under the
UK
guise
and
of what
other
was it,
stuff.
protecting kids has been an argument had been done for multiple things over time for different types of topics in media. And was in porn always comes in every form of media, whether that's books, novels, was it comics, music, and there's been those that same argument of what of we need censorship, some type of rating,
Well, I
a
mean,
more control
for
of it.
okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. For this specific hot take, it was on anything that considers itself a platform, so you have to limit it to that.
I still, that's why I'm putting this at number 3.
Yeah.
So this one we had a lot to talk about, and that's why I put it up there. There's
All
obviously you
right.
just disagree. That's fine.
Obviously, you just want kids to see.
That's
That's fine.
again. That's
That's
what I'd
fine.
say. There's more to it than that.
Not for what I argued at all. All right. Number 3 for me would it be? We had this discussion in 2 weeks actually, but it wasn't the same hot take. But the 5th week of the podcast was it? Yeah, 5th week of the podcast. Uh, we do not portray girls correctly in all media. Same goes for guys, but it is more obvious for the females. It also goes for the other one we had, where it's like VTubers and stuff need to have more realistic style models. Well, what week was that? Pat, you were on this earlier.
Wait, what? On what?
The realistic models.
Oh, that wasn't long ago at all.
Well, don't type in themes.
I'm
not
just
typing in
putting
themes.
I'm just putting a number so I can know where to scroll for number. I'm not
Oh,
gonna
it's
send.
46.
46. All right. Yep, 5 and then 46. I think they kind of go together. So, that's my number 3. What you got, Pat?
My number 3 was when we had a very cultured argument on you saying Tex-Mex is the best food out there.
Wait a second here.
Week 44.
Week 44. The best American. Okay, the best American made food. I can still agree with that.
I told you I have to disagree because the area I come from, we have Creole food. I argue that that's better. Tex-Mex is great. Don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of similar seasonings, and I just like Creole food.
Mm. I gotta give it to Tex-Mex. I can't eat all the Creole food.
You're not cultured.
I think over. I think that you're only
that?
you're very. That's Willem because he won't mute his mic. But I think you are also a what is it? What do they call it? Whenever you're
Biased?
like, yeah, you're biased to your area.
Well, and another thing is, I've thought about it. Don't get me wrong, I love Mexican food, especially Tex-Mex. But I mean, if I had to pick one over the other, I'd say that Creole's better because I would choose I would choose to eat it more. Like there's a lot more foods I like in that.
Yeah, I could agree if it was like just gumbo and shrimp boil, but there's way too much other stuff I don't like in Creole food.
I mean,
So
there's like red beans and rice, crawfish etouffee. There's a bunch of stuff that falls.
yeah, I know stuff that I don't like.
There you go.
Tex-Mex, I don't think there's anything I actually don't like in it.
You don't even know what etouffee is.
Probably not. If I saw it, I would.
Probably not.
Let me see.
I'm gonna send you some random pictures of
You
food
do
through the
know
week.
that you do know my cousins and are from Louisiana, and I lived there for 2 weeks just eating their food.
Just 2 weeks, dude. Etouffee is not the most common Creole food. You probably more
I'm
than see
not
gumbo
saying that. I'm
bobos.
just saying that we ate a lot of Creole food, like all the time.
I actually don't see a lot of local restaurants that actually serve it.
It's not a restaurant. We ate at home. We didn't even go to restaurants because we were poor.
It requires a roux.
Mm-hmm.
And it's usually served with either shrimp or
if
crawfish.
it's if it's what I'm looking at on Google search images for etouffee, then I have definitely had it before.
How did you spell etouffee?
Google corrected me, and it's ETOUFFEE. And then I just clicked images.
For one, the etouffee I make doesn't have all the tomato in it like this one does. Second image is closer to the one I make. It's more of a butter sauce.
Oh yeah, I've definitely had this though. All of it looks familiar, and I've definitely had the rice with the shrimp and.
I'd say.
I think what they did whenever I was with them was crawfish, actually, not shrimp. But no, yeah,
crawfish is the preferred way to have it.
Okay.
But I have to say, before I learned to make my mom's gumbo recipe, my family requested me to make etouffee more than any other thing. That's how much my family likes etouffee. It's very popular in our family.
But yeah, I have had any Creole food I have most likely had, but that doesn't mean I can always name it. Mm-hmm. I mean, that would have been when I was like 8 to 10 years old. We went down there all the time.
If I see you again, I'll make it for you.
Definitely. I love gumbo.
I'm going to come out of pocket for this. You know how much crawfish tails cost? Shit.
Just go pick them.
I wish it was that easy.
It is. In Oklahoma, it is actually.
Yeah, but I mean, enough to make you get a pound of crawfish tails.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. In Oklahoma, you can just go into a river and find enough. No.
Well, you can still buy a 10-pound pack of peeled crawfish tails. It just costs like between $12 and $15.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not that good either.
But no, we could literally just pick crawfish up out of the places we would go and swim. Mm-hmm. Sometimes in Oklahoma. So.
Anyway, we got sidetracked talking about Creole food.
Yep. Number 4, Willem, if you're here.
I thought you meant number 2.
Or number 2, yeah. Number 2. Well, number 4, number 2, whichever way we go.
Okay, I thought I still had 3.
Your third was the hot take that you tried to say in the earlier segment of the podcast.
Okay, I thought there was 4. Okay, on to number 2. I am gonna go with. I had 3. Then scroll with week 27. This is All I Want for Christmas Is You should be banned from all radio stations everywhere. If that isn't hot enough, then Christmas music is actually goated without Mariah Carey.
I still say based to the 100th degree on this one.
I kind of agree, but I'm fortunate enough that I don't hear that song that often where I'm at, or I just don't listen to radio stations that play them. You worked in a grocery store, so I can imagine you had to suffer.
Yeah, that's. Mm-hmm. I agree with this. Mariah Carey is that the all Christmas. It is a song that's been played enough where it's been memed on as the spirit is coming. She's almost
Willem,
free.
I literally sent Okami a video, a YouTube short, like not even a month ago, where this guy he's going outside to take out the trash. A cool wind blows, and all of a sudden you hear the beginning of the song, like it echoes in the wind. The guy's like,
I think I saw that.
All right. My number
It's only
two.
July.
My number two is fairly easy. Is week 29. Child labor should be legalized, but forced child labor should remain illegal.
I say yeah, if a kid chooses for an internship, that could be a good thing. Like,
Okay,
Kids
then
should be
let them learn the profession they want early.
kids
then
should
how
be
do you
able to do
price their
things.
work?
What?
How do you price their work?
They can be paid under the. I mean, that might be a hot take for another week. I should write this
Kids
down
can file
now.
taxes.
No, anyone under 18 can be paid under minimum wage.
Oof. Okay.
I mean, it's the only problem is
Well,
people
maybe
get more out of them than they
maybe
need to.
16, under 16. But yeah, people can have a problem with it all they want. That's why it's a hot take. I mean, I feel for the people that got to help with expenses, and so they want to be paid a little more. But my goodness, now adults can't even find work. Or well, I shouldn't say that. Adults don't want to do the work is one big problem. But you shouldn't be paid, $15-$20 to work the counter at McDonald's. I'm sorry. And
We need the people there at McDonald's.
yeah, we do, but not for $15 to $20 an hour. I mean, that just raises the price of McDonald's. I don't want minimum wage that high. Although it would be cool if we could, but the McDonald's can't afford that. All right, number 2 for you, Pat.
1 second, lost it. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with this one.
Aru, karma. If karma exists, how come I struggle? I didn't see that before.
I noticed it earlier.
I
This
could
makes me
ruin. I could ruin a friendship with stuff I could say there, Aru. So I'm not going to.
Number 2 for me was whenever your little hot take about
He's
competitive
left
games.
waiting on that answer.
They need weekly balances, and that got Cobalt all up in here.
Look, I gave you an answer, Aru.
You make bad jokes. No, mine was gonna be a lot harsher and not necessarily towards Aru on that one, but all right. What'd you say? He just muted. What'd you say?
I muted because
I got you.
I was doing something while y'all talked, but now when you brought up competitive games need a weekly balance, and that got Cobalt all up in here. Like, dude, you're asking for a lot. that hot take got a little wild.
Yeah, I also like that hot take. That was probably my number 6. I was gonna hate on Latinos. No, I was gonna hate on people who don't do things for themselves. But that didn't. Like I said, it doesn't always pertain to you. Whatever. My on why karma doesn't exist. All right. What you got, Willem? Number 1.
Number 1, I am gonna go with week 48. More VTubers need to come out about their IRL relationships.
Were you here for that?
No. But I think that's a very valid take.
Yeah.
Put briefly, it's because VTubers it's uh, often just was it a caricature of another person that you get to interact with through your chats. Was it your jokes, uh, bits or whatever, and some people are willing to overly invest themselves into this story, and the VTuber was it also goes along, and sometimes it pulls the viewer or an individual in a way that's very life draining for them.
Mm.
That's
All
why
right.
it's very entertaining whenever a VTuber brings on a family member because you get to see a part of their life that's not their persona.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's also like that life draining effect
Yeah.
that to then because they give off the possibility that this could be you or we in a relationship where that I do this for you and you give me that. It's an exchange, but
Yeah.
I get that for what it is they're doing, providing a service of entertainment, but
A little bit of
it's
context with that too. That was also the week that Fauna came out, or not Fauna, Nimi Nightmare came out and said she was getting married. So obviously she's been in a
Yep.
relationship for a while and just
Yep.
didn't say anything. And that's what I was like, they just need to
Turns-
come out.
Turns out Mother Nature had a daddy.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I say it's not long before she has a kid, but I think
probably
she's
not.
already. I think she already may have one.
I
Who
don't
knows?
think that she
Oh.
is going to share that information if she does.
Yeah.
You may notice it in her streams in the future if you're looking for it and you have the eye.
Yeah.
Or maybe she takes a long break, whatever it is that she does. And
Oh, I think
now
she's.
doing
I think she's
life.
done with the veil. I think she's like, she's gonna. If she's pregnant, she's just gonna say it. Like, I don't think she's gonna be
I don't know.
standoffish about that at all. I have a feeling she's a bit more open than now that she came out about the marriage thing and it actually went well. If it went bad, then that's something different. But since it went really well, I think she's gonna be more open about anything else going on. So, at this point, I don't think she does have a kid. But if she finds out, I mean, she'll of course wait until they're for sure. But I think she'll just announce she's pregnant or whatnot.
I don't know. Was it what did she do? I mentioned was it clearly was it
Oh, we
they
don't know
had
when they're getting married or if they're already married or what. We don't know any of that.
no.
She just
it's
said
right.
she was getting married. But number one for me, week 7. Arranged marriages or arranged engagements should be more standard or common in Western society, and I still
I
stand
did
by
look
this
at that
point.
one.
I still stand by this point. Honorary mention was definitely the first week where, like, my disdain for art, but yeah, physical art, I should say. What you got, Pat, as your number one?
I'd probably have to go with if I would already pick the driving one, I would have put rants about driving because I can rant about driving anytime.
Well, I think there's
But,
more than one driving one on here, isn't there?
there's two. There's
Yeah.
the ban people should get banned, and then there's just one with just various rants about driving.
I think that
But
was
I'd
the
have to
week
go.
I had a lot of problems on the road.
I'd have to go with probably actually the alcohol one because I'm not
Oh,
really a social
yeah.
drinker either. I've drank just for like not enough to get tipsy, but I've drank at parties just to socialize and stuff.
Yeah, which
But
week
it was
is it?
also that was a week very early.
That was an early one, yeah. It was when
6th.
Double first came on.
Yeah, say Double was very involved with that one. I personally, unless it was happening at my home, I don't drink when I go to places. So the only time
I
I
don't
ever
think.
did drink at a social gathering was at my home. But yeah, I'm not a social drinker, and Double was all up in that conversation.
I think I
Mhm.
may have missed that one. 'Cause, I know that I was there for not the very early ones, but the I was still more for the early segments. And then as
Yeah.
we got to like 30s to 40s, I wasn't there as much.
Yeah, you've been gone a while. Yeah, that week was alcohol only makes social interactions worse unless in a small group of very close friends. Or close friends. I didn't say very, but I still stand by that one.
Uh, was it I've gone out, was it, and have had some drinks. Was it now
Here we
there's
go. Same
yeah.
that Double came in with the anecdotal evidence, not the real one.
Well, we're this is a hot take. Was it based off your personal experience? So
No, it
we're gonna
wasn't. It was based off numbers.
if you want to have a fight with numbers, we can have that. But then I'm ill-equipped because I haven't done zero research. Uh, was it off anecdotal evidence? Was it there's levels to it, and it to how it from being sober to very drunk. My cat has just now blocked my screen.
Oh, you don't need to look at your screen and talk, do you?
I know, but
Helps
she's
staring at a
doing.
PNG of me or a
Is it no,
pet.
no, she's just
Better than a
she's,
cat's ass.
no, she's just standing there, just licking herself.
Oh no.
You know, just in front of the monitor, like she's.
Getting more pussy than you do.
He
You're
said
married.
that.
I'm sorry. That was stupid.
Okami doesn't make those kind of distasteful jokes. Take it as a win, bro.
I do quite often, just mostly in Jackbox.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jackbox because it's a mean gay.
But yeah, you get a laugh. It's funny.
Top podcast moments. Okami makes a dirty joke.
A
There
comment.
you go. Clip it.
It just completely just stopped all thought.
Got sidetracked. Got
Press.
sidetracked.
You were on. There's lots of different points between sober and drunk and
What was
whatnot.
right going on? You can well, can be fun, and I always say can as. But
Whoa.
oh, headphones.
No, you're good.
Echo.
Your mic
What is
just went loud.
Oh, he muted.
Yeah.
Okay, there. Just headphones unplugged. Cat jumped off the table and took the cable
And
with
over
it.
the moon.
Yep. And now they're going off to the side to eat their food. I see them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it can be fun. I say that it's a conditional statement. Is it? Yes, it can be. It can also be very stupid and reckless. I enjoy it. Was it myself because I can have fun a party by myself. Was it? And that's I say is a skill in its own right.
Okay.
Because as people may need to they may feel the need to find an excuse to do it, to have fun by themselves or go out.
I'm gonna stop you. Remember, it's only social interactions. You got to keep it in the parameters of what the hot take was.
Okay.
So it was alcohol only makes social interactions. That's the big word there. Worse.
Oh, it.
Unless in a small group of close friends.
No, I'm gonna agree with that. Yeah, that's fair. 'Cause I had an interaction. I'm thinking of my most recent interaction.
This was the same thing Doublet kept running into whenever we were talking about it. was he
Um,
would make a point, and I'd be like, okay, but what does that have to do with being social?
yeah,
And then
because
he was just
I'm
like,
thinking
well, I
of
just want to
those.
go get blackout drunk with my friends. So I was like, okay, there you go.
Yeah,
Just say
you know what?
that.
I'm thinking recently.
We gonna
My
get
most recent
fucked
interaction
up.
was I was out with with someone I know. Got one of their friends was, and I didn't like. Apparently, I met them. Was I don't remember just them. So they didn't
Oof.
stand out enough to me to remember. It's like, oh yeah, we met before, and it jogged me like, yes, I remember now. And then I had stepped away to use the bathroom, and then was it apparently it was that she had gotten told a story of me doing something stupid while previously drunk. And I was like, fuck, okay, how am I gonna now handle this like whole new social interaction in with new individuals? So, uh, I agree. Was it meeting new people, doing things while trying to have fun is not gonna end well.
Hmm. Yeah, by yourself. I mean, I don't have a
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. Under controlled circumstances, which is the best way to do it, you can enjoy yourself quite well.
Mm. All right. Well, anything else we want to go over before we go into recommendations here?
I think I got everything on my chest.
Everything.
Massage my breast, yes.
Okay.
All right. Recommendations of the week. I am going to recommend the video we've been listening to for the last two
Just that
2
video.
hours. Oh yeah, it's gonna be the whole thing. It's 30 minutes long, actually.
Okay. Not a channel, not a creator, just this one
Oh
video.
yeah, yeah. I mean Hajime, but like, but yeah.
Specifically though, this video.
Oh yeah, specifically this one.
Speaking of which, I've had the stream. I want to hear the background loop.
Yeah, I haven't had the stream.
Oh, it's just her. It's the Bancho song.
Volume up.
Yeah, it's the Bancho song. So it's just her,
I can't
you
hear
know, in the background going boo boo boo. What?
Ba 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 ba.
And then every once in a while
Just
she comes with like a real phrase, which is
I mean, it's not super Konata work.
yeah, but it's a good video.
It's good.
All right, what you got, Pat?
What I got is a game that has a single player mode, but Os, Ellis, and Willem have been playing this free multiplayer
This-
playtest right now for this game called The Rift Breakers.
Yes, it is a very fun game. They're still working on getting the multiplayer feature
Still got
fixed.
some bugs, yes.
It does have bugs, and there is some performance issues. Uh, but
Well, we're also playing with Ellis, who lives on the other side of the world, so it doesn't help.
yeah, uh, but they're figuring it out. Do recommend it. Great game.
Yeah, and for anybody who wants a brief idea of it, it's a game that plays like a Diablo game where it's a camera overhead, control a character, do things. But rather than being some kind of mystical warrior, you're in a mech suit and you have to build a base to defend against waves. So it's a Diablo style PVE game with base building like StarCraft. It's a pretty fun little game. You have to go find resources, build your defenses, and survive the waves. The Rift Breakers. I'll send a link.
Okay.
All right, got it.
Hey,
And there is no S, just so you know.
Okay, Rift
It's
Breaker.
just yeah.
well, it's plural because there's multiple of us.
Blah blah blah.
All right, what do you got, Willem?
Be honest, Pat stole the one I was gonna go for. So, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're also going to recommend the Rift Breaker.
Hold on, now since Pat did it, I want to go for something different.
Yeah, I can recommend something else.
No, it's fine. I want to shoot for. Can we shoot for something that's coming out later this year, or is it
He
be
generally
something obscure?
his criteria usually is you have to have something that you played, read, or watched yourself.
And
Okay.
usually something that's not as something that's a bit more obscure, so like not insanely popular.
Okay.
If you're gonna recommend Battlefield 6, it's probably a bad idea.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'm gonna this other game I've been playing recently. It's not as extremely popular, but its sequel has gotten noted. No More Room in Hell, the first game. It is
Oh.
free on Steam, uh, unlike its second game, which is why I haven't gotten the one. And you know what? They're in this game it's a lot slower. There's no tutorial. The only way you learn how to play the game is by playing it or loading screen tips.
Feet first, just learn to swim.
Yeah, like it took a while for me to figure out like how to deal with the infection once you get bit because it is a zombie game.
Oh yeah, it was built. Wasn't it built on the Left 4 Dead engine or something like that?
Yeah, I have mentioned this to Pat before. It was built. It was first built as a Half-Life 2 mod, but then it became so it was made on the same source engine. But then it later became its own game in 2011, and then was it earlier this year? So they had released, or last year, I believe, they had released the sequel, No More Room in Hell 2, which at the time it was still playtest, so it was bug, and right now they have fixed most of it and are releasing more content for the game. We've just had in the part 2 they've had the release of the Broadway map where you are in New York, making your way through the infection.
All right. Well, with that, it is the end of our podcast. We'll let Bancho sing us out.
Okay.
Thanks for streaming, everyone. It's been a whole year of podcasts. We've done it.
Yeah, and next week, or even this week, if I get up to it, I'll get the videos up on my channel